Hey guys, so this is my audition tape for Big Brother season 15.
Huh?
I'm just joking, y'all. Welcome back to my YouTube channel. I'm so excited that y'all are joining me again. Very happy to finally have this video up because I have been editing it for a long time now. And the travel vlog to Europe for a month is finally here. Whenever I posted my first YouTube video, you were talking about how you wanted to see more travel videos as opposed to like events and like self-care. I'm still gonna be doing those videos, but the travel videos, the vlogs, you know, the food reviews on all the places that I've gone to so far, that's what I'm gonna be talking about in this video and more travel videos to come. So sit back, relax, and continue watching, and I hope that y'all enjoy it. So it's gonna be a travel vlog discussion, kind of telling y'all how everything went whenever I went to Europe in 2018. And that was probably one of my best experiences so far traveling outside the country. I just want to say that the most important thing about traveling is the people that you surround yourself with on any trip that you go on, because the vibe, the energy needs to match. Y'all want to have fun, you need to go with fun people. Y'all want to chill, you need to go with chill people. You can't have a mix of, oh, okay, like I'm gonna go to the club like only once out of the 12 days that we're here. No. If you want to have fun, you have to go with people who want to have fun. And that's what happened. We had fun. You don't have to be best friends with someone to travel with them, but know if they have a good energy, you know, they like culture, because traveling outside of the country with people who don't want to immerse themselves in another culture is not a good thing at all. Whenever you travel, make sure that your travel buddies are the people that you actually want to travel with. So shout out to Michelle, Tyler, and Vivian, because y'all are amazing. Because I have to get my itinerary out, y'all. This trip was in 2018. It is 2021, almost 2022, and I remember a lot of things, but I don't want to be wrong on the things that we actually did. We had an amazing time. But let me just get through this itinerary right quick and let y'all know how we started to even plan this trip. So Tyler wanted to go on a trip for his graduation, and I was like, okay, cool. Like, I wasn't graduating until August of 2019, and this is May 2018. So we got together, we were like, okay, cool, it's gonna be us four going on a trip, gonna have a fun time, you know, I had to save up. And let me tell y'all something. I am not rich. I was not rich. I was a broke college student that was working 3 jobs, and that's how I paid for this. So if you want to travel and you're in college, I mean, work your way up, get some money. You don't have to work 3 jobs, because it was hard, but I made it happen, and I saved up a lot of money to be able to go on this trip. So we had a little meetup, and I'll be able to screenshot this and actually put it in the video, hopefully. So we had a meetup, did like a little overview of everything, and we decided that we were gonna leave on May 22nd. So we did London first, and then we decided that we're gonna go to Amsterdam right after it, starting on May 27th. And then May 27th to May 31st, we were gonna be in Amsterdam. And on May 31st, we decided that we're gonna go to Paris until June 4th. And then June 5th to June 9th, we're gonna be in Rome, just me and Tyler, because Vivian and Michelle actually decided to go to Lisbon, Portugal. And after that, we went June 10th to June 13th to Barcelona, and that was one of the best times ever. They have the most amazing food and most amazing clubs, y'all. And then Tyler and I actually went back to London to take well, we had a little bit of fun, and then we took a flight back. As far as packing, y'all, I packed way too much, but that's just me. because I actually wore all my outfits. I made sure that I wore them and looked cute, even though my little iPhone 10 camera did not take the best pictures back then. Very pixelated. But anyway, do not overpack whenever you go on international. You never know if your bags are gonna get lost, especially because we were on at least 7 different planes. Like we took 7 different planes. And it would have been a tragedy if I lost any one of those bags because they all had important stuff in them. Let me know down below how y'all pack. Like, do you just pack a nice carry-on? Do you pack like a check bag and a carry-on? Do you pack a check bag, a book sack or a purse and a carry-on? Do you pack 2 check bags and a carry-on?
Far too much.
I don't know. But whenever y'all travel, how do y'all travel? Do y'all travel light or, you know, y'all pack enough for everybody and their mama? Because you never know, someone may want to borrow some clothes and that happens. So yeah. Our lodging, pretty much the entire time we did Airbnbs. So some Airbnbs had like attachments. One was actually shared and it was fine. Kind of like a hostel situation, but a little bit better. But all the Airbnbs that we stayed at were pretty amazing, especially the one in Barcelona. It was pretty spacious, had a great view of the street and some of the city, and it was close to the beach.
Let's go.
So we arrived in London and I'm super excited, y'all. Like, I don't even know what I expected. I was just like, okay, Londoners, you know. I don't know what was going on in my head, but I was like, I didn't really have any expectations, kind of like how I did with Barcelona, because I was like, treat a girl, you know, Italy, pasta. I was, you know, associating things with things that I liked. Amsterdam, dancing, and, you know, other things. For London, I was like, I don't really know what to expect. The first day we take some bus tours around the city and we see the London Eye. We go to Piccadilly Circus, and that's like the little square. It kind of looks like New York. It resembles that to me, kind of like Times Square. We also went to the Shard, which is actually a 72-story skyscraper. They had this cool like overlook that we went on. We took some pictures on there. It was so cute. And then we went to like the little garden areas. They have like actual plants that they grow inside of there, which is really cool. It kind of looks like a greenhouse. So we walked around there, had some fun, and then we walked over to the London Tower or the London Bridge. And it was so cute because I was like, oh my God, I come every time you come around my London Bridge is coming out. I'm actually here. So it was pretty cool to actually see like the London Bridge from my own eyes. And it was so cute and blue. I was like, I did not expect it to be this color. And then we headed over to the Globe Theater, which I only knew about that because my English teacher was such a fan of Shakespeare. And she made us read almost freaking everything in Shakespeare. All the plays, which was really cool. I just looked on Spark Notes, of course, most of the time. But it was pretty cool theater. And nighttime, so we were like, let's go to a club. And it was so crazy. Random stranger that we asked said, oh, go to Tiger. I said, Tiger? Always tigers in here. Okay, at least 2 of us.
I can't.
Yeah, so we ended up going to Tiger. And that was the craziest, funnest club in London. Like, it felt like I was in Tigerland, but like 10 times better. The next day, I believe we went to Camden Town, which is this cute little town on the outskirts of the city. It's one huge market, y'all. And y'all think like the flea markets over here are nice? No, they have everything that you need and want. I mean, they had like cool vegan foods, they had comic books, they had playing cards that were like uniquely designed. Like, it was like an Etsy shop threw up on the street. So I definitely suggest y'all go to Camden Town. And I think it's like called Camden Lock or Camden Square. But we also wanted to get a little fancy. So we went over to Buckingham Buckingham Palace. We want to see the Queen. We want to see Meghan. We want to see Harry. We want to see everyone back then. And we didn't get to see them, but it was really cool just seeing the humongous stature of this estate. So London was fun, and we ended it actually going to the Imperial War Museum. And it was a museum on like World War I. They had a lot of stuff about the Holocaust also in there. They actually had shoes from the victims, which was really sad, y'all. But I love to go to museums like that. We went to a museum in every single one of the places that we traveled to. Overall, like I said previously, I didn't have any real expectations for London, you know, aside from like, you know, the Queen, you know, the fun of it all. And just being in a cool new place, because that was one place that I was like, oh, I don't know if I would go to London, but it was pretty cool. I love the architecture. The people were very nice. The only thing that I didn't like as much, because I'm a foodie, was the food. It was not bomb. I'm sorry to all the people that's from London, but I much rather have cooked.
I said what I said!
I'm sorry. They had like some really good food in certain markets though, like in Camden. But aside from that, the place that we went to, all the places that we went to were really fun. The museums were amazing. I had a great time with my people. So yeah, let's move on to the next location. So next we traveled over to Amsterdam. And let me tell you something, Amsterdam was the chillest place. And y'all know what I mean by also chill. But the Airbnb that we stayed at, y'all, was pretty cool. The Amsterdam Airbnb and the Spain Airbnb were probably my top. All I remember is how the sheets felt. Like it felt like I was in the nicest Ritz-Carlton hotel, because those sheets and that mattress was better than what I had at home. It really was. I was very excited. And it was better than the London place that we stayed at. We walked around a lot around Amsterdam. We also went to the Rick's not Rick and Morty. Rick and Morty. Not Rick and Morty Museum, the Rex Museum. I was excited to see all these amazing paintings. It probably took about 3 to 4 hours for us to get through the museum, and we didn't even look at all this stuff, y'all. It was like Disney. I was like, wow, this museum is amazing, and I would like to go back. And we also got to visit the red light district, which I really didn't know that much about until I looked it up, and I was like, oh, okay, this is what this is. It was pretty interesting to actually see like the red light district for the first time in person. So Amsterdam is like pretty chill. They also have some of the most amazing pancakes. Went to the Anne Frank house as well. A life-changing experience, I may say, because you know, you always read about Anne Frank and was told about her in your English classes or, you know, literature classes, whatever class you took whenever you were in middle school and high school. And to be able to go and have that opportunity to be inside of her house, well, not her house, but you know, the house that she was kept in, along with a lot of other people that were hiding from the Nazis, y'all, it was so like, wow, you really felt the energy in there. And I was like, whew, I can't imagine what these people had to go through. Out of all the places, I think that Amsterdam is probably the place that I would probably be able to live in or retire in. Just because it's so chill. Very friendly people, very extremely friendly people. And the food was not bad at all. We had pretty good food. One of the last activities that we actually did in Amsterdam was go on this huge swing at the top of a building. It was like a 2-seater swing. And it like overlooks all of Amsterdam. It was amazing. It was scary. But I got to sit with a total stranger. He was really nice. Yeah, so Amsterdam was fun. I have no regrets for Amsterdam. The food was good. The entertainment was great. I highly suggest that you go to Amsterdam if you can. Last but not least, for part 1, so like I told y'all, I'm only doing 3 locations for part 1 and the last 3 locations for part 2. Part 1 is only gonna be London, Amsterdam, and Paris, because honestly, if I put all the parts in here, the video would probably be an hour and a half long of me talking and going back and forth and showing y'all videos and stuff like that. I just want to thank y'all so much for watching my second video that I ever made. This one was extremely hard to edit because the first video was like only 5 minutes and I spent like a month just talking myself up to even post it. So thank y'all so much. I appreciate the love, I appreciate the follows, I appreciate the subscriptions. If you haven't subscribed yet but you're watching this video, please subscribe below and like this video, and also comment what place you want to travel to. It doesn't have to be a place that I told y'all about. Just tell me what place you want to travel to with your friends, and like what type of friend are you whenever you travel, because I'm the type that has all the clubs and some of the food, but mostly I know what clubs to go to, what club not to go to, and I read all the reviews and I make sure, okay, this is what we're doing, and also planning like the itinerary. But yeah, so thank y'all so much for watching this video, and see y'all soon for part 2.